Hey, comrades, thanks for the reaction. I think that means that we are effectively talking to each other. First things first, if you go back and listen to the audio clearly, the highlights are on the fact that this timing of a referendum is not proper. We have more lifting to do before we can have an effective referendum. I stand by that. And the reason I call others pushers of referendum is because they are marketing a panacea. We don't have it. They're marketing something that says if they call for a referendum now, everything will be over, we'll go home and have our country. It's not true. An effective referendum, if it's one that will impact our independence, guess what? Our state actor has to be on board. Do you see them doing that anytime soon? No. An effective referendum will be one happening when we already have some kind of control over our land. It may not be perfect, but we have to have some control, not what we have now. Is there a consequence to losing a referendum? Absolutely. Do we stand a chance of losing? Yes, because we've known the Yaoundé government to play a lot of tricks. Can the UN come in and have a referendum in our territory without the state actor agreeing to it? It will be a tough one, tough one. So, my comrades, the best way to get to a referendum will have to go through our sitting at table as the Somalians did and agreeing to some things. Now, if we are going to be able to have a referendum as Catalonia, well, it can fail. It failed for them. And they tried again and the state blocked it, outright blocked it, and said, no, it's not going to happen. So the marketing of this referendum as something's ready to go and give us country back is false, and I'm still saying it is false. These people marketing referendums here are telling us to stop fighting. Oh boy, telling us how much we've killed people and all what not. So tell me, where are they going with this? What will come out of this? My comrades, we can do it the South Sudan way. We can even do it a Eritrea way. So there will be room for referendum where you want the international community to understand that you actually what you're talking about is sanctioned by your populations. But you don't want to risk that, because if it shows the contrary, you are done, you're finished. Have you guys thought about the fair referendum and what it will mean to us? That will mean that truly this thing is being pushed by separatists who are abroad, and internally our people are okay with the slavery they are enjoying from La République du Cameroon. How is that going to be possible in our homeland, even when we know the fact that almost everyone in our territory wants independence? Because we are not on the ground, we are all hanging out here. By the time you announce an independence, the enemy blocks every ability to educate our people, and he will swarm them with all types of, we've seen them corrupt people during elections. Have you thought about that? And have you realized that that in itself is enough to turn the tables? And once that happens, my comrades, I know it hurts when you have your thing, your marketing, you feel so good about it, and somebody punctures it just like that, you are bubble. My comrades, Sama Thomas, I'm just going to respond to you here. You said things I wasn't saying in my audio, okay? You say referendum is the next thing to try. A try. You want to try referendum, huh? Nobody should ever call a referendum if all they are doing is trying. It is a very important tool. It will sink the ship or lift it up to victory. We cannot try. We have to be sure. And I'm saying that the timing is not right. We are wasting time and talking about instruments we could need later, but whereas we have a lot of other things we should be doing now, like trying to come together and fighting better on the ground, and also diplomatically going on the offensive. Those are areas we are yet to commit to. And until then, we are don't keep on jingling these kinds of things where you put people's hope on. And hey, watch the videos, guys. What am I even saying? Watch the videos with an open mind.
I just want to put a shout out to all our members in worldwide. This is the Ambas Bay Heritage and Economic Centers. So we came up with the idea of Ambazonians coming together in their various communities, creating an Ambazonian center, registering with the authority so that they know we are there, and so we can lobby alongside our boys who are fighting on the ground for the restoration of our sovereignty. So I made this stop real quick so that I could talk about the exclusive referendum. I could talk about why we prefer a referendum to a plebiscite. Also, I want to talk about the All Ambazonian project and the need for a unity conference. So let me go straight to the referendum. Why a referendum? We know our boys have been fighting hard for over 6 years. And it is time we all join hands together to fight at our various host countries. Now, fighting we have various forms of fighting. So while the boys are there defending the ground, we have to come together and also militate for the international community to come and support a peaceful, permanent solution, which is an exclusive referendum for our people to exercise their right to self-determination. We all know self-determination is a fundamental human right. Every Ambazonian has the right to decide their fate. So that is why we had come up with the idea of having an exclusive referendum, simply because an exclusive referendum can be initiated by the people. It can be initiated by the international community too. So that makes it the way to go. This is an international instrument that has been used in various areas where there is a conflict of state succession, as in our case. And we have to understand that we are not unique. We are not isolated in this procedure. Ambazonians need to come together and tell the international community exactly what we want to end the war, how we're going to end it. And an exclusive referendum is the most viable option because our people have the sovereignty in their hands. The sovereignty resides in our people. Only our people can exercise that right to their sovereignty. Individuals or groups cannot decide on the sovereignty for the people. Only the people have that power. Only the people have that legitimacy. So our people will be given that chance to exercise the right to self-determination. And we have heard people echo talks about plebiscite. So let me just help to define it. A plebiscite is similar to a referendum, but it is different in the sense that a plebiscite is organized by the authority, the legal authority on a territory. So they will be the one to present the questions. So given that Ambazonians have not voted any authority or delegated that power to any individual or groups, there is no authority over Ambazonia to decide for us, to decide the questions in the plebiscite. Ambazonians don't recognize the authority of La République over us. Ambazonians are no longer a UN trust territory. So the UN cannot come and organize it for us, no. But what can we do? Ambazonians can initiate an exclusive referendum. Now, when we initiate it, the international community now has to come in and support us because we are the initiators. So that is why we can only initiate a referendum. So with that said, I want us not to make this a partisan issue. This is the right of our people to exercise their self-determination. So we are hoping that as we have been warming up to this idea, we will all come together and organize an all-inclusive Ambazonian conference. Now, in this conference, we shall decide on the questions. If it is going to be a single question to vote yes or no, or it's going to be two questions for Ambazonians to pick one of the issues on the agenda. So I'm really hoping that we can come together and push this new drive, which is really exciting to most of us who just want to see this war end as quick as possible and our people live in total freedom. So I hope I will still have the chance to come again and explain to us better why we should take full action on this new agenda and materialize it. Our people are counting on us. We cannot let them down. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.